Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here, along with the lovely Stevie B.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Wild Fascination, or WTF as we like to call it. Great to see everybody in chat. What's up to everybody who's not in chat but watching?
Great.
Glad you're here. Andrew, you got to stop. My dog's in my lap right now. Move. No, move.
Every show, just about like 5 minutes before it's time to go on air, Maya comes and bugs the shit out of them.
Why?
I mean, it's kind of a new thing, maybe over the last couple months, but every show. This time she's being a little pushy.
Anyway,
I think she gave up.
she's not getting the attention she wants.
No,
So I was saying, Andrew, good to see you. Welcome. First one in the door.
he was.
Gary, what's up?
Big hugs.
Great to see you. Jim's camera at Dawn. Well, camera on music.
And Dawn.
And Dawn. There's a joke there. I'm not touching it. Mr. Lee. What's up, buddy?
Lee.
Oh, Ben's in here.
So Northwoods. How you doing, Northwoods?
What's up, Northwoods? I haven't gotten that for yet. Hey, Tina.
Miss Tina. Hope you're doing well.
Who else? Jeez, there was a lot of chatting going on in there.
I know, I'm scrolling.
I was like, damn, why am I still scrolling here?
That's cool. Roger Blair, good to see
What's up,
you.
Roger? Gary, saw you last night on what, SNX or something like that radio. New crew you're hanging out with. Right on.
Yeah, I think I tried to go to bed. I had a rough time sleeping last night. I don't know why. Normally I sleep solid. I go to bed, I'm knocked out in minutes. Not so much last night.
This is Old Bear's Den of Bigfoot shirt. I think he gave this to me in Tennessee or something, where the hell we were camping.
Yeah. I think it was.
I know, white is kind of bright. Turn down the light. Hold on, let's see if this helps. A little better.
I'm not down.
Glare.
I'm blinded.
I'm off center. Put my camera now. Go that way. There we go. Tina says I have to pray to the gods and do a ritual to get some sleep.
Normally not me. Last night, I don't know why. I fell asleep. Finally fell asleep and then woke up like 2 hours later.
That's nasty, Northwoods.
No, I was going to say, I didn't see it because I guess it's on Top Messenger. On my phone.
He said, what's the difference? If you think the difference between an oral thermometer and a rectal thermometer is the taste, then it's time for you to check out of normal society.
Right? That is gross.
Mr. Lee says, I listen to Gregorian chants. Sends me right to sleep.
What's up, Richie?
Hey, Richie. Trying to see what.
Mr. Lee Ritchie should write a book.
And you can base it just on everything written in my chat.
Right?
Richieisms, bullshitisms, whatever. Smoky River, how's it going? He says, hey guys, interestingly, when you start praying for people and other things at bedtime, you fall asleep fast. So it works every time. Oh, fall asleep praying isn't a bad thing.
Right.
What else? All right, link is in chat. You know what to do with it. Did you? I'll have to check it out, dude. Hold on. Here, let me do it here. It's easier. I just do a side of you guys for a minute.
Right on, Tina. She says, Smokey, I pray throughout the day.
Is that like legit prayers, or is it just like a "Dear Lord, help me so you don't kill somebody" prayer?
Probably. Maybe a
Lord, give me
combination.
strength.
Maybe a combination.
No, the way I see it, every time you wish somebody well or anything like that, you're saying a prayer for them.
Mr. Lee says, Richie, I'm mind speaking to you now. What am I saying?
Mr. Lee, that's not nice. All right, let's see, Northwoods.
Tina said, it's a prayer for everyone and all.
That's awesome, dude. Northwoods. I only see 2 pictures. I don't know if that's all you sent. I didn't. Let me click on it. Hold on. And this is a painting, dude, of the planes. I think I can share them. How do I? Let me try something. Let me try something.
Smoky River. Remember the light in the window that came on every night? Does it still do that? It's on right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, we had to change the battery.
I changed the
But
battery and put
it
it back
still
up
goes
there.
on and off.
Yep.
It should, because it's not made that way.
It's not made for that.
So it'll just go on at night and go off whenever, and it doesn't have like a
Consistent time.
no. Well, I'm sure. I don't know.
I think it comes on different times because sometimes I wake up in the morning and it's on.
Right now, I can't see it, even though it's because it's behind something.
I see it.
I just have to move it over to. But yeah, it's weird. But that went for what? 2 years?
2 years.
2 years on a battery. What's up, Ben?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
All right, how you doing?
How you
Man, that
doing?
motherfucking Nightbot been pissing me off all fucking week.
Why is that?
I don't know, man.
He's
Keeps
got,
grinding
That's
out and-
he's got a beef with Nightbot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is a returning thing. It's like wrestling right now. You got a
It
wrestling
gets
character who doesn't like another one.
We've got Nightbot. And in this corner, we have the Raging Cajun.
You're right.
Are we gonna go some more rounds this Saturday? For sure. That son of a bitch Nightbot.
So, if you don't know what he's referring to, Jim has Jim's Camera on Music. He's in chat.
He has a wonderful show.
He does a show. We do. I say he, but we do a show on Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's somehow based on music, and he employs Nightbot as a moderator. Well, apparently, Ben and Nightbot have been butting heads. It's kind of comical.
I said the word ass, and Nightbot's like, I'm about to time your ass up.
And your ass got sent to the corner.
That shit was so funny. That shit was so funny to me. Because I don't say the things that I would say on here, because it's a G-rated show, right?
There.
But I mean, ass is a donkey, right?
Sure.
Mr. Lee said, when I first saw Nightbot in chat, I thought it was a real person.
Oh, he started talking to him. Hey, Nightbot, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, dude, I had no idea what Nightbot was either. No clue.
But it's weird because it's not just a Nightbot. I mean, it's during the day too.
Right?
So what is it then? Daybot?
But that son of a bitch is my enemy now. Yeah.
What else we got going over here in chat? WTF Mike, how's it going?
What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike. What's up, brother?
Northwest had to wait because Michigan is so fucked up right now. He has to wait to get his state refund for taxes.
Oh my goodness. I wonder what that's due to.
I don't know.
I can always speculate, but I mean, I'll just think about it. I'm not going to say anything.
But that's Michigan. I mean, you got Minnesota's. Oof. Why is
Yeah.
all the M names? Maine,
Yeah.
Massachusetts. I'm sure there's something heinous going on there too.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Maryland.
Maryland is a shit show.
Virginia, too.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Gotta love it. Have another cigarette. Mind if I do?
Yeah. Fuck, I know. I know how that is.
Sharon says, hello, everyone. I was on Jim's show the other morning and told Nightbot, hello, you sexy thing. He erased my comments.
That son of a bitch, Nightbot. That motherfucker. Hey, Sharon. That motherfucking Nightbot.
Yeah, Nightbot's probably listening in right now going, I got you, motherfucker.
Right? Bring it. He's saying bring it.
Listen to this,
Oh, man.
this silly human.
Night fucking bot.
It's funny.
Dude, I got your notification that your show was on like at fucking
After the show was on?
8:02.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least
I bet you that was fucking Nightbot.
Or 902.
I bet you that was that son of a motherfucking bitch Nightbot.
Governor, Attorney General, and Secretary of State of Michigan are all corrupt criminals and belong behind bars, according to Northwoods.
No way.
I don't believe it.
No.
Not in this country.
No. There's no way that's true.
Hey, have you noticed that a lot of prominent podcasters or influencers, whatever, have flipped the script on Trump?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
All at once, it seems.
Oh, yeah. So tell me that somebody didn't get to all of them and money talks. So that just seems weird, man.
There's a big fucking list of them, dude.
Yes.
A big
same
list.
thing.
Bigger.
And there's people that me and you used to listen to. MK,
No, I'm talking
We're talking
like
political.
Joe Rogan, like
oh, really?
I'm
I'm talking about Megyn Kelly.
Megyn Kelly.
That's what I said MK for.
Is it
I don't know.
Candace
Tucker
Owens?
Carlson.
Tucker Carlson? Yeah, all these fucking people. Even like what's the dude from prison? JD
JD
Delaney.
From prison.
Yeah,
No,
he's all tatted out. He's an ex-con.
ex-con.
Oh, okay.
For the longest time, he was on Trump's side. Now all of a sudden he's dropping bad comments about Trump, and it's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Well, it's all about Israel.
Yes, it is. But all of them at once?
Yeah, well. I don't think the midterms are going to go very well for Republicans.
I don't know.
I hope I'm wrong. But
There are Democrats that are tired of Democrats.
I was gonna say I think you might be wrong.
I hope I am.
Just because there is more people out there that are at the point of enough is enough.
Mr. Lee, I didn't hear the comment and I didn't see the photo. He says I think it was because of the Pope comment and the Jesus photo. I know something happened with those two subjects, but
Yeah. So,
and the Hodge twins, he says, don't like Trump no more either.
yeah, that's
See,
true.
all these prominent fucking
So Jim said.
they're
Jim says-
journalists.
Jim says Megyn Kelly went against Trump in 2016, came back, and then
Oh, yeah.
again. And then flipped again. That is
And she talked at his
Absolutely.
inauguration. You know?
You know what's sad is I got away from mainstream news just like everybody else did because of its
Yeah.
bullshit.
Absolutely.
Then you get these independents like these people that you think they would be a little less biased, but so you don't for news, I come to YouTube and whatever to try to find, something that's legit.
Yeah, same.
And when you see this type of switch, there's something going on because there's too many people that just change their opinion.
What do you
So-
think's going on?
Oh, I think they're getting paid off.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
They might say, oh, I don't have a price. You can't. Bullshit.
Trump says some crazy fucking shit, though,
he does.
Yeah, he's
He has.
about destroying a
no, he
fucking.
could be an idiot. Don't even. I don't even want to talk about that. No, that's been blown out of proportion. Yeah, he said it, but it wasn't like he was going to nuke Iran, destroying a civilization.
I look at it this way. It's like
All those assholes that want to impeach him or whatever because of that, you're idiots.
I look at
Yeah,
it this way.
I agree. I agree.
Listen, it's like kids in a play yard. You got two groups that are against each other, and they go to kind of a battle against each other. You have the tough guy who will talk shit, but he talks shit and he makes shit happen.
You can back it up.
When it comes to a fight, you're gonna talk shit. you know you can back it up, so why not talk it to make things
Yeah.
happen? I look at it
But it's
That's
there's
Trump.
talking shit, and then there's
making it happen.
making it happen.
Well,
And-
that's what I'm saying. He
yeah.
will back it up, and they know that. So why not talk shit? You know?
Mr. Lee, Alex
Make it
Jones too. You're correct.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Alex,
he's right.
Alex Jones, plays the "I've got something over you" card. Like, I know something that could destroy you all
Yep.
type of attitude.
I know things.
So
He
say
says-
one more fucking thing. That's his attitude right
Oh,
now.
he said it. He put out a podcast or whatever it was.
But
One more
everything,
One more thing.
And you know what?
Say
None of these
one more
fucking
thing.
people matter. All this, the Joe Rogan, they're entertainment now because you can't believe them.
Well, you can't really believe a whole lot of
Well, but
everything that's out there.
you put a little faith, you start getting used to these people, and then all of a sudden they flip the script. And it's like, wait, what? What just happened?
yeah.
How did all these people get gotten? You know?
It started with the mainstream news.
No, with you got the primaries coming up, somebody's making a move and trying to sway it in that direction.
And that's the thing. If we really think that we understand what's going on, we don't know shit. Everything that goes on is that's what's sad about it is who do you believe when you're listening to people?
And like Gate Smasher just said, Gate Smasher, what's up? On a lighter, how's the fishing? Sorry, guys. We just go on a rant, or I do. Slow. I think this week I've caught about 3 fish.
I caught a massive gar today.
Yeah.
Thing
I
was
was
freaking
taking a
huge.
nap.
He was snoozing, and I was out there getting fucked up by a gar.
I fucking hate a gorefish. God
I
dang.
know
Fun to catch, though.
they are fun. They are a fun catch. It's just
Yeah, they're fun to catch.
Just letting them go. Yeah. Having to deal
Not
with
so fun to unhook.
No, I had to net him. He was fucking monstrous. I couldn't get one hand around him to grab him. I had to use 2 hands. I
God
get him in.
damn.
I get him in the net, and I got him. I netted him perfect, and then I bring it up, and he just opens his mouth enough for one little sliver of the net to get caught in his mouth.
Oh,
I'm
and then
like,
he's stuck in the net.
yeah, now he's stuck in the net.
Mm.
I get him out the net. I get him to the ground, and I take the pliers and wedge it in his mouth and I just pulled the hook out. I go to grab him to put him back in the water, and again, I can't grab it with one hand. I'm using both hands to wrap my hands around his body. And I go to pick it up and heave it over the wall, and it snapped back and snagged my arm.
Really?
Yeah, with its mouth. So I got a little scrape, but it was weird. I had to.
You better disinfect that
I
bitch.
did already. Are you kidding me?
That's why
Twice. I
I hate them. Go
And
ahead.
so I-
Disinfecting here. What the hell happened?
I have it up in the air and it snaps back on me, and I'm like, oh, mother. I tossed it over the wall. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, you got me. Got me not real good, but good enough.
Northwood says, I don't think any president that has known what a nuclear war would do wanted to order a nuclear strike. That doesn't mean we shouldn't be prepared to do it and deter others from thinking about it. Well, you know damn well that's why they're doing this, is because if Iran had a bomb, they would fucking use it but not think twice about it.
And I don't think they would
I mean,
care
shit,
who
The Israelis give the fucking Iranians a heads up. Hey, we're coming in, so civilians evacuate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking crazy people, bro.
Anyway,
But Stevie, that's why I hate a fucking gorefish.
Oh God.
I will cut my fucking line before dealing with them motherfuckers. For real.
I could tell the hook was easy to get to. I just hooked them in the
It doesn't matter.
And actually, the hook helped me keep its mouth open, so enough to put the pliers in there and prop it open, and I just pulled the hook right out.
How much do you think it weighed?
Easily 3-4 pounds.
Okay.
I mean, easily.
Yeah.
Maybe more. I don't know. I mean, that damn thing was 2.5 feet long.
Well, it's probably more than that as far as weight
Probably.
goes.
Yeah. Oh, he is
Probably
fat.
about, probably about 5 to 7 pounds, huh?
Probably about more 5. I mean, think about it. I had to use both hands to wrap around his body to grab hold of it. I couldn't grab it with my one hand. Yeah, that was a big boy. It was a fun fight, though, man. That was fun.
Tina says there's a light chill in the air here in North Carolina. Jim's like, light chill? Where? Not here.
And, you know, I actually hooked,
Christy Sai, what's up, girl?
I hooked the gar out in the middle, so I had to bring him in from far.
That's the fight you want.
Yeah, I know. No, it was fun. It was a fun fight.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's a nice
fun
bass
fight.
yesterday because you know how the farther out you cast, the more you have to set the hook because of the line
Yeah.
stretch.
Oh, yeah.
And I hooked into a bass yesterday. I thought I set it. And first jump, he spit the hook. I was like, no.
Well, that happened to me yesterday too, right there by the door, Queen. Remember, I thought I had hooked into something. I'm bringing it in, and boom, it just popped the line.
Dry
Gone.
braided line. That will never happen.
I've never used braided line, and I'm old fashioned, I guess, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
Stuck in my habits.
Christy Sai, good to see you.
I heard
Hey,
there's certain knots that don't work with braided line, like supposedly the polymer knot isn't supposed to.
yeah, it works.
It does, but supposedly it can pull out or something. So,
I don't know.
or something can go wrong. It slips, but I don't know.
Mr. Lee says, movie to watch this week, Weapons. Excuse me. It's a fantastic
Oh,
horror. Is that the one with the kids?
yeah,
I don't know.
It is.
yeah. I watched it. Shit, like about a month ago. I don't even remember it. Wasn't that fucking outstanding?
Right. Yeah, it looks
But it's
good.
entertaining.
Northwood says, I saw a picture from back in Michigan where I used to live, you know, the town he's from. And it rained so much that the canal between the two lakes is up over the roads
walls.
now. It's, yeah,
They're
that's
over the
crazy.
walls and flooded the road. Yeah, I saw the trailer for Weapons. It looks.
Ben, do you
interesting.
like redfish?
Well, I mean, if I lived close enough to redfish, I would fish that shit all the time.
Yeah.
They taste really fucking good if you like do them like grill them on a half shell. Be fucking great. I would love to, live close enough to redfish to do that constantly, but I don't.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half ride, I think, for us. Or, depending which coast we go to.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Probably in about 2 weeks. I'm going to set it up hopefully tomorrow. In about 2 weeks on a Monday, I think it's the 27th. We're going to, Stevie, myself, and Chris, we're going to go fishing out of Cape Canaveral. I'm going to take a boat out of there and see what we can catch.
Bro, it's a fun fight, bro.
Oh, dude. Oh, I want to catch some bluefish.
A bluefish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't even know what that is.
Well, they're up and down the East Coast. When they're tiny, they're called snapper blues. As they get a little bigger, they're called Taylor blues. Then as they hear that, they get to be 20 pounds or more.
Yeah.
And these things are amazing fighting fish.
Man, redfish fight. Y'all could catch speckled trout over there and flounder over there too.
On the Gulf. I
Yeah.
don't know there are stuff on the East Coast. I don't know all the species over there because I really haven't fished it yet.
Yeah, I got you.
I was out there once. I went shrimping.
What's the best kind of shrimp?
The ones I catch.
What kind? White shrimp, brown shrimp.
White or brown. I think the ones we were catching were brown shrimp.
You ever tried them Royal Reds?
Well, I couldn't say yes or no.
Man, that shit is so good.
Christy says speckled trout is good to eat.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, speckled trout is really good.
See, but up north, we would catch them. Like I always heard stories about these fish being caught on the Jersey Shore, and it wasn't until I was in my 40s that I actually caught one.
A speckled trout.
No, I was in my 30s. Yeah, but up north they
Okay.
call them weak fish. They're called weak fish because they have a soft jaw or a weak jaw or whatever it is. But
Okay.
yeah, they're I remember when I was younger catching them on the East Coast.
I know speckled trout have a close cousin called a sand trout. I think that might be a weak fish, but I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Speculating.
Christy said rainbow trout is better.
Well, yeah, to freshwater trout.
Yeah.
Oh, I love rainbow trout.
I've never had one.
And that's one of my favorite fish to catch. Like
How
trout
come?
in general. Well, just fishing a river is different than fishing a lake.
Yeah,
No.
you got to trick them
Um,
with a fly.
no, not necessarily. Lures, whatever. Live bait, anything. But
Yeah.
it's
They
just
fight well.
fight. Yeah, they fight really well. And they jump.
Okay.
Well, you've heard of steelhead, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, steelhead is just an ocean run rainbow trout.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you've told me that already.
Okay. Well,
'Cause I asked you what it was because I had no fucking clue. But yeah, you told me that already.
Stats, good to see you. Roger, I prefer walleye as far as the eating fish goes. Absolutely. And they're fun to catch.
Saturday is the best.
Yeah, it is.
I've eaten some walleye. It's flaky. It's a good eating fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was frozen and brought back down to Louisiana from like Minnesota or some shit like that. So I would love to eat a fresh walleye that's never been frozen.
Yeah, it's good that way.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Yeah, because there's no breakdown of the
Yeah.
it's not damaged due to freezing, like
Yep.
Tina says, I like trout, flounder, cod, perch, etc. So fish in general.
Right.
Yeah. But dude, like fresh speckled trout is fucking good. Fresh redfish, if you like fillet them, but don't take the skin off and just like barbecue, like grill a fillet, man, with the skin on it, you call it on a half shell, that's good, bro.
You have to scale them first, right?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think so.
So Jay Fritz says
Because you,
fish sticks. That's what he goes for. He ain't no
Fish
fishing
stick.
for it anymore.
yeah,
What's up, Jay? Well, you got to fish for him, Jay.
hey, Mister Good.
They ain't no fish in this lake or these lakes.
No, I say it. She says it. We could be down on a dock at work fishing, and Chris is saying it.
Yep.
You're gonna fucking fish in this lake.
No, that's why I was pissed. The one hit I got yesterday, I missed it.
How far are y'all from Okeechobee? Like a hour?
No, a couple hours.
Probably about 3 hours.
2.5.
God damn. Okay, I didn't know.
2.5, 3 hours, yeah.
Michelle, how are you? She's just made up a pretty good, new, refreshing adult beverage. Ocean spray grapefruit, lemon lime juice with a splash of tequila.
Mhm.
It's not far from a tequila sunrise. A little on the bitter side. With the grapefruit and the lime.
No, they kind of cancel each other out.
Why? They're both acidic.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you are.
the taste of it, though, it wouldn't be terrible. Not with the ocean spray.
Richie says, don't eat farm-raised fish. Bad for you.
How come, Richie?
No, it depends where they're from. Like all these, like you go to the store and you find these frozen bags of swai, SWAI.
What
That's
is
a
that, bro?
That's a catfish from Vietnam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A lot of places over there farm, they'll pen up these fish and raise them in kind of fucked up environments.
Yeah, I got you. Because there was a local place advertising swai, and I looked it up.
Oh, it's everywhere.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's a catfish,
Okay.
but it's from Vietnam. Stats is just saying, when asked about the image, Trump denied it was a depiction of Jesus. He claimed he thought it was an image of himself as a doctor working for the Red Cross. I make people a lot better. Okay.
I haven't seen the image, so I don't know.
I haven't either. It's,
Well, it was taken down, but I'm sure it's out there.
oh yeah, there's screenshots and all sorts of fun stuff. Northwood says the water conditions in Southwest Asia, Southeast, that's what I thought it was. And I don't know why West popped out of my mouth. Are not good.
Yeah. I can't imagine that they are good.
What was that, Ben? I'm sorry.
I said I can't imagine that the water conditions would be good. There's a lot of population right there, and a lot of like municipal functions to get rid of sewage.
Yeah, there's got to be some questionable sanitary conditions there.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
What else? Let me. I'm just gonna pop this links in chat, guys. Everybody wants to click on, come hang out.
Christy. Is Christy still here?
Yep.
You know as much as I know.
Hey, no, I don't, because I.
Oh, you don't see that, do
She
you?
was 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Christy, how many times you ate ball crawfish this year? I bought some like the first time this year. I bought some last Saturday.
You should
And
be
they were
asking
good.
Aaron
Uh,
too. Also,
Hmm.
y'all eat ball crawfish?
I would, but it's not like my first choice.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think it's more work than it's worth.
Yeah,
It's like I don't like peel and eat shrimp.
dude.
If I go
eating-
into a
Go ahead.
like if I go to there's a restaurant called Ichiban, big buffet, a lot of seafood, a lot of shrimp, a lot of peel and eat shrimp. I don't like sitting there and playing with my food. I just want
You know
to
what
eat.
Ichiban means in
What?
Japanese? Number one.
Right on.
Stevie caught that one.
Mr. Lee says new UFO live footage is from 1980, has surfaced. It looks real.
UFO footage?
Yeah, I don't know where and why. I hope it's not that shit that fucking Logan Paul was claiming to have.
No, I haven't seen that. But I mean, dude, UFOs are real. My parents seen one. And me and my brother saw one.
Yeah, that's the same one. Is that the Logan Paul one, dude?
that's the picture. Well, I don't know what it says, but I just pulled up the first picture.
What's behind him?
American
What's
flag.
over here?
It's Statue of Liberty, the jet. He's got
I just
So
looks
good.
more like he just has a friggin' red sweater over his shoulders. let me.
Let me find a better picture without the rarity.
Dude, I mean, talking about UFO pictures, they have a picture from like 1952 of a fucking shitload of UFOs over the White House.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
Mr.
mean,
Lee's been Tim, whatever. Tim, what is it? Burchell says alien disclosure is never going to happen. But Mr. Lee has a date already, so
Disclosure.
Mr. Lee does.
in July, isn't it?
July 8th.
July 8th. Yeah,
Richie's
see,
birthday.
even Stevie knows.
Mm. Where'd he
Mike,
get that?
What's going on, brother? What's that? I don't know.
That date?
I forget.
Chris Bledsoe.
No. I don't think it was.
Mr. Lee says Logan Paul did secretly record it from the original source. Yeah. Back in, I don't know when he did it. Somebody supposedly had this Nevada footage of a flying saucer. And he gave it to somebody else to hold. Somehow Logan Paul knew somebody who got him to see this footage in this guy's house. But Logan Paul had a button camera on and recorded it, from the VHS. He stood there and kept and kept making him play it over and over again. And the footage I saw, I was like, what the hell is that? It doesn't look like it's just like I don't know. Didn't look,
Dude,
wasn't impressive.
I would not trust Logan Paul for any fucking thing. That's just what I say.
I'm looking at this photo of Trump. Tell me what this is. See him? See these behind him?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Hang on, I gotta.
It's zoomed in. Back out and look at it that way too from afar.
Um,
Zoom out and see it from afar.
this is like the Statue of Liberty.
No. Statue of Liberty's down on the bottom.
No, but look at the crown.
I see the
It looks
crown.
like she's holding out two guns. Maybe these are past soldiers. I
That
don't
looks
know.
like wings. to
Oh,
me.
like an angel.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, no, this picture isn't good.
Yeah, it's not good.
Not when this and yeah, no, that doesn't look good. Fucked up, Trump.
Yeah, that was not a good move there.
Jamie Carter, what's up? Chuck Clark had the original footage. But yeah, I saw the vetted, Mr. Lee. I saw that. I don't know if I got to watch it all because I had to go to work. Stephanie says, "Are there at here are demons above Trump's head?" That's what we're looking at.
That's what I'm looking at. Like, what is
It
that?
looks more like an angel, but it looks like almost like the Statue of Liberty with the crown.
No, it doesn't.
It's
Not
weird.
To me, it looks something with a person with wings and a crown,
But the others look like they could be soldiers or something.
holding hands with a soul. What looks like like you said, a soldier of some sort.
I mean, he didn't make that, did he? He made that.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing it, let alone.
I hope not.
No,
I haven't even seen it, but
It doesn't look good.
fucking AI.
It's not tasteful. Yeah, I don't know who did it. You know,
Yeah, I would imagine it's AI.
oh no, it's AI, but I don't know. Somebody had to have prompted it. Hey, give me this.
Yeah.
Northwood says demons. My ex somehow photobombed someone.
Wow, I don't even know. I don't
Yeah,
even know what happened to you.
What was that?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I said, I don't even want to know what happened to fucking Northwoods with his wife. His ex-wife. Golly. He does not like that woman.
I think we all want to know, but we don't want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
You got my sympathy. I don't need to know the full story.
No. I'm good.
I mean, I've had my own horror stories.
Yeah, me too. But I don't want to be scored by somebody else's horror story.
But think about it, we probably all are a little bit.
Yeah.
They're the same
Without
scars. Just some are deeper than others.
Mhm.
Man.
Clearly, Northwoods is one of those. That are deeper
Stats
than
says
others.
probably a Democrat commissioned it. The picture. For him to say he looked like a doctor, he thought it was like he was a doctor or something. In the setting, yeah, but not when he's touching the guy's head and his hand is glowing, and whatever he's holding in the other hand is glowing.
Yeah,
It's like no, there's no.
and you got this demon-looking thing over his top of his head.
Yeah, that's some bizarre shit.
Yeah, I would look at it, but it would cause me to fucking it would eject me just like everything else.
You would be
It would
gone.
yeah, I'll be gone. Just like that son of a bitch Nightbot.
Michael Haywood, how's
I'll
the
be
fishing?
gone.
Hey, Michael, how was your day?
I know he was going fishing.
Michael, come talk to us, brother.
Yes, come talk to us.
Yes. Put that link there.
Damn, everybody's like, yes, please. No,
I want to hear that somebody's catching fish.
yeah, right. Links in chat. If
I
not,
bet Michael is.
He can't back out. We just all put the pressure on him.
I know, right?
Come on, Michael. God damn it, bro.
See, even Tina wants to know. Michael, good to see you. How's the fishing been?
Man, I don't want a fishing report, bro.
Oh,
So he lives in the Carolinas, right?
No, see, stats. You say all I see over his shoulder is fighter ships. Zoom in above his head, and you'll see like 4 figures. Middle one looks like it's got a crown on, and the other ones kind of look like soldiers, but they're in like the mist. So you got to
and
zoom in
they're
over
in
his
the
head. And
clouds
see it.
and the rays of the sun, or
Yeah,
or it's heaven, or
you wouldn't notice it until you zoomed in.
yeah, you gotta. Let's see, on this one, it doesn't show it. It just shows the planes over here. It's cut off.
When it's cut off.
Yep. You gotta look at
You got to
another
find a
picture.
full version of it.
Yes.
Michael says, I got no good fishing news. None.
Okay.
You know, I was thinking he probably maybe not, because it depended on if he caught something. We probably would have saw a photo,
You got 3 crappie.
and he'd be busy filleting it up right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Hey, 3's better than none. I can't tell you. the
Jamie,
last
right
time
on,
I
dude.
caught-
4 cigarettes a day. It's awesome. Pretty soon, you won't be a smoker.
Right?
How was that?
It's an echo. That's Ben over there messing with his phone, trying to look at the picture.
No, I'm not.
That
No,
one-
I'm not. I already tried, and it was like, you want to leave? What is this shit called?
StreamYard.
Yes. Are you ready to leave StreamYard, or just hit the fucking X? No.
He says, no!
Mr. Lee says you should hear the new song they made about Starmer. Everyone's singing it on the football pitch.
Well, I would love to hear it, because that dude is a bitch.
What
Did you not put a link for Michael?
do you mean? Yeah, I did. Why? Did he say otherwise?
Oh, no, I just read. I think I saw Tina drop a link.
Oh, no,
for
I
him.
put the link. He chose not to use it.
And I wasn't looking. Yeah, that was a ways back, huh?
Mr. Lee, you better come to America, bro.
He's been here before.
I mean, permanently.
Yes.
Mike Kirkpatrick says, hey, Mogs, I just got diagnosed with CDO. It's kind of like OCD, but it's in alphabetical order as it should be.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Mike.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, brother. Talk about an OG.
He is the OG.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It was your first interview, right?
Yeah.
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 And
Second,
Third.
third, fourth.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that was cool shit. It seems so long ago.
6 years since that shit.
I know.
6 years?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, well, I mentioned we're counting down right now to 600.
600.
How far are you?
No, we have like 9 shows to go, 8 shows to
God
go
damn. Okay.
for 600
Yeah.
lives.
Damn, bro. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Jamie,
That
give
is
us-
a lot.
Yeah, I just go back to like 500 and then count them. Like, okay, we're to get so X
I
amount of
got
shows. Yeah, we're just finishing up our 6th year doing this.
Damn.
And we've been doing, I mean, I've been in the community for
2 years.
8 years now. It was a good 2 years before I started the channel. The summer of 2017 is when I got into Bigfoot. Jay says Russell's going to outlast I Love Lucy. Hell no.
So what? Like before you were into Bigfoot, what made you get into Bigfoot?
I stumbled upon Sasquatch Chronicles.
Oh, I got you.
Just happened to, see this. I'm like, oh, what is this? And I listened, and the first time I listened, I was like, wait, what? Bigfoot? Really? Get the fuck out of here. And then I listened to some more and was like, huh. Still like, come on, really? But after I heard, like, the first 10, I was like, first 10 stories, I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. But by the 100th story, I was like, huh. You start recognizing patterns and
Yeah. These
and
people are
telling
all saying the
stories
same
that
thing.
people telling stories are completely removed from one another, that their stories are similar. And,
Yeah.
like, so I kind of got sucked in. And then I found Paranormal Portal. I saw they had a live chat, and I was like, live? What is this? This show is actually live. I'm like, so I clicked on it, and I go to click on in the chat, and it's like, oh, you have to create an account or create a page. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm still new to this whole genre, and I go to do the page, and I'm like, name. Shit. I don't want to put my name out there. Let's see. I'm in Arizona. Well, now I'm getting into Bigfoot. What's Arizona's Bigfoot is Mogollon Monster. So I put that in chat.
So how'd you know that Arizona's Bigfoot was Mogollon Monster?
I heard it through Sasquatch Chronicles.
Okay.
In the time that I had been listening, it was just a couple months.
Yeah.
I heard a story. I was like, Arizona, what? And then, yeah.
But that fucking rim up there is different. God damn. The Mogollon rim is different.
It's cool up there. I like it up there.
Yeah. But Arizona is a fucking desert. But this is a goddamn deciduous forest.
Yes, but it's not just the rim, dude. It's all of northern Arizona. Like, if it's about elevation. I mean, you can get some further, out on the res. There's not like a forest out there. On the Navajo reservation, past Flagstaff, there's not. It's weird. There's forests all around Flagstaff. All the way down, like from Phoenix, you can look up and see the mountains, and there's forests up there.
Yeah, you can see them.
Northwood says, when I started getting seriously into Bigfoot stuff, I found some crazy guys called the Outlaws. From there, I found the guys.
It's like Coonbo and Bear and stuff, right?
Coonbo, yeah, Bear. Was Coonbo with the Outlaws?
Yes, Coonbo.
Yeah.
Mark and Larry, that was Sawdust Beast.
That's where they got started.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been friends forever. you know, Larry and Mark used to call us their sister channel.
Okay.
Everything changed after the 168.
Well, I think everything changed after Carrie passed, too.
That too.
What's everybody else's
Things were different.
introduction to Bigfoot?
Karen says, I've seriously been to Bigfoot since the 70s. But Karen, you've been in that environment for that long, haven't you? You're up in the Pacific Northwest. Jay says, let's go to Lake Grenada in Mississippi. Consistently the best crappie lake in America.
Let's go.
I'm down.
Mississippi is my neighbor state, so I'm ready to go. You know, what's like everybody's introduction to Bigfoot, and why do you guys believe?
Well, that was the whole purpose of this channel.
I understand, but I'm just trying to rehash it right now.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
Because me, dude, I used to go. I have no idea. Well, my grandma had a haunted house, so I thought I was like a little bitty kid, and I used to go to the library and check out books about Bigfoot and shit like that, and Loch Ness Monster and things like that.
Well, those are the books that I would buy when I was a kid. For the
Yeah, and there was school. Yeah, exactly. The school sales and stuff like that. I would absolutely buy that. So I always kind of did believe, and I like to believe in something different. My goddamn eyes.
You've been on 311 times according to Mike, but he missed like 144 of them. John P, what's up?
I believe it.
Ben's been on a few of them. Northwood says, when I was first out deer hunting, I thought I would shoot a Bigfoot if I ever saw one. With what I know now, that would have been not a good thing. No. If what they say is true and they're never alone.
Yeah.
Karen says, I don't remember what my introduction was. I think it was always there because of my grandpa and dad and grandma saw one when he was 12, so it's always been there. They saw it here in Washington. When I first saw the Patterson Gimlin film, to me I was a kid. It was like, oh, that's cool. But it's over there. I don't have to worry about it here. I'm in Jersey. That's all the way over there. There's one of them. That's it. To, 8 years ago, start getting into this and realize that I never questioned whether or not there was more than one. Like, I figured, yeah, there's got to be. If there's one, there's more. But that they were all over the United States. That tripped me out.
Yeah.
I had no idea. No clue. When I first got into this, I was like, what?
How about you, the fantastic Miss Stevie B?
Oh, I'm sitting here typing in chat.
Oh, okay.
I think your first experience with that goes back to the Army, doesn't it?
Yes.
Getting screamed at.
Boy, I bet that wasn't fun.
No.
And it wasn't a drill sergeant.
Yeah.
No.
Those
No, that's
motherfuckers are loud.
That's what led me to this community, was being screamed at. I was up at Fort Pickett. can hear me. He put the mic closer to me. No, I was at Fort Pickett. Fort Pickett's up there. Well, used to be up there west of Richmond, like just southwest of Richmond, I believe. It's been years, but that base got shut down after 9/11. That was one of the first bases to close. But it's in an area, I believe it's Blackstone, Virginia,
Okay.
and it's nothing but forest out there. It was a training base. We'd go out there for qualifying for a weapons qualification, and just training, outdoor training. I was a frontline cook for the Army, so we would do our field training out there. Without going into all the details, I was leaving the NCO club one night and had to go back to the barracks. One of the sergeants that was in my section was walking me back, and we had to come through the opening of 2 sets of barracks, and those barracks were, they were Civil War barracks that they reconstructed, but they were empty buildings. No one was allowed to stay in those barracks. To get to our barracks, you had to walk all the way across the open field, and we left the NCO club, get to the barracks, to the open field, and just as first step into the field, all of a sudden the tree line to the right, there's this god awful. It's hard to describe. I've described it as a female being slaughtered, but with a deep guttural kind of combination. It's really hard to explain.
I've heard it.
The sergeant that I was with grabbed me by the arm and flung me to the ground like we dropped, and we were right on the edge of the building. We're facing the tree line on our stomach. He's to the left of me. He's got his arm around my neck, and he's whispering in my ear, "Be still." And I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? I've never, the only thing that I've never had any bad experiences or anything unusual happen in the woods. And I grew up in the woods, never running around barefoot as a little girl in the woods and never had any issues or anything concerning. So I'm watching as I'm hearing this sound. I'm watching the tree, this big oak tree across on the tree line. It's almost like it's moving in unison with the sound of whatever this long drawn out scream is. He whispers in my ear. He says, on the count of 3, draw back. And I look back over my right shoulder. We're right on the edge of the building. So he's wanting to, let's cut the corner of the building. So 1, 2, 3, I jump up, he jumps up, he grabs my arm and flings me around the corner of the building, and we're backs up against the wall like like something out of a fucking movie almost. I'm terrified because that scream, that sound never stopped. It was going on. We cut the corner of the building, and no sooner did my back touch the building, it stopped. Just instant. There was no drawn out, no nothing. It was like somebody flipped the switch and boom, it just stopped. And I'm sitting there out of breath, sweating, trying to figure out I had been drinking a little bit before, but that had nothing to do with it. I was sobered up. Any buzz I might have had was gone.
It's probably key to
gone.
And
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Instead of cutting across the field at that point, it was head back to the club.
Yeah.
Walk back, and it wasn't even a plan. It was just we started walking back in that same direction, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm whispering but yelling at him, the fuck was that? The look on his face, just it was fear. And I can't describe how this, if you can ever imagine a man that you would never think would show signs of fear, that was this guy. And to see the look of fear on his face, that freaked me out just as much. And to this day, the last conversation I had with him was probably a good 5-6 years after it. And to that day, he swore, he tried to convince me it was a fox. Wasn't a fucking fox.
Yeah.
Fox ain't gonna move a tree.
No. I mean, you could almost feel the vibration on the ground. That's what it felt like. That sound was so surrounding. Yeah.
It's
So what
funny.
made you go to Bigfoot?
Well, so I'm looking over years, the span of years, 10 years later, just about, I'm at work and I have a similar situation happen. And that one was even worse because that freaked me the fuck out. There's not a lot that scares me. That first night on base, that freaked me out. I don't want to say I was scared. Ooh, I was just freaked out. But the second time at work, I've told this story a dozen times on here. The second time at work being screamed at, I have something behind me that I'm trying to, I feel it. I feel this scream, I can't even describe that one, but it was very similar to the first time. But just imagine it being 10 feet behind you. And I'm standing with my back to it. Literally remember thinking, I don't want to look, but I have to because I didn't expect to walk away from that. And I got to see what's about to take me out. I turned quick and to see nothing there. There was nothing there. I saw nothing. I felt it. I felt it in my organs and on my inside. It was a vibration. The sound went straight through me.
Yeah.
And to turn around and nothing's there. Yeah. I was scared. I was even more
And with
scared.
the second one, the first one she had a witness was the sergeant she was with. The second time that it happened, there were women. There were seniors, 6 people on the tennis courts playing. There was somebody inside the building behind the desk that heard it.
No, wait, I'm sorry. I was drinking water and I told you wrong. It was 5 people total. There was 4 on the tennis court and my coworker in the office and me. And all I can think at that moment of turning around and not seeing anything it was run. Yeah. Like I took off, and yeah, this was before I lost my legs and I could run. I hauled ass, and it's probably about 100 yards from where I was at to the office. And I'm running, and I'm still hearing it. I'm getting away from it. I don't feel it as much. The more further I get away, I don't feel it. I'm hauling ass. I get up to the office, and my coworker first, the ladies on the tennis court, they had already, by the time I got up to the tennis court, they had already grabbed their shit off the court and were down the walkway to the parking lot. I saw 2 of them. The first 2 had already gotten to the parking lot. The last 2 were coming up and heading down the walkway already. My coworker, he's inside the office closing up, and my office is kind of like, it's not kind of, I call it a fishbowl. Windows, basically all around. He's inside and he's wrapping things up, running his reports and stuff. Doors, windows closed, locked, ready to go. He heard it clear as day and thought it was me being attacked. So he comes running out as I'm coming. I don't want to say a hill, but it's an incline to get up to the office. I'm running up the incline, and the second my foot hits that patio, that scream stopped. He's already out of the office and met me at the edge of the patio and was grabbing me I don't know what it is about these guys grabbing me. He's grabbing me and kind of herding me into the office. We get in the office. He turns around and locks the door. And this is a guy that he was one of the star players of University of Florida, football player. Big guy. He don't scare easy. That freaked him out. That freaked him out so bad because it almost, I don't want to say, it kind of, he thought I was being attacked. And he said when he saw me come running and realized that I was okay, that emotion, you know, it got to him. All he could think of was to grab me and throw me inside the office and lock the door. Like that was going to do any good because it was all windows. you know?
Stop, Chris.
But you know, running back as I got about halfway to the office, all of a sudden it sounds like something's being slammed up against the bleachers. We have these metal bleachers outside the tennis courts. And imagine I'm on court 25 when this happened, and I have to run up to the office to the front office, which 1, 2, and 3 is right in front of. So it was a good run. I get halfway up to the office, and it sounded like something was just being, every scream coincided with the screams. It was being, something was being slammed on the, against the bleachers, that metal banging. It was loud.
I think it wasn't just pounding on it.
Something, but it was, yeah, I'll never know what it is. I know that night, my coworker and I, we text each other throughout the night because it was in the office. What do we do? Who do we call? Do we call the authorities? Is a female out there being attacked? But we knew deep down that there's no way that was human. And he never admitted it, and neither did I. But we made it clear in our conversations that that we decided not to call anybody because we knew it wasn't a person.
Wow.
But it fucked with me. I can't speak for him, but it fucked with me that night, all night, and he had said it. What if we go to work tomorrow and they do find a body or something? You know, that it was that conversation.
Sure.
We decided not to, and that was hell. That was a hell of a night.
What's up, Mike?
But that right there, Ben, after the second time, is what got me, looking into all the forest sounds in the local areas between, generally at Fort Pickett and here. More so here because it was the most current, and I was just every sound in the forest in Florida. I'd like to think that, being brought up DC area, right outside, Virginia forest, I was familiar with the sounds there, except for what happened that night. That's how I knew damn well it wasn't a fox. And that pissed me off when he would say that. But
yeah,
the second time, you have to think this is back when Google was just becoming a thing. And when it did, occasionally I would look up the animal sounds and the forest sounds. And, I got to the point in my life where I was spending a lot of time in the hospital. And I remember doing a search, I'm laying there bored to death. I'm like, you know what? Let me look into it with my tablet. I'm looking up, strange animal sounds in the forest. I don't know what exactly I Googled, but it brought me to some audio of, and it might have been the Sierra. No, it wasn't Sierra sounds, because that's nothing in that is close. It was something that I heard that brought me towards the Bigfoot community. I don't know to this day what audio I listened to, but it was the closest that I ever heard, and anything that I looked at or listened to in regards to what exactly I heard. It's still not exact, but it was damn close. But it claimed, that audio that I listened to claimed to be a Sasquatch. So that was like, what the fuck?
I heard.
Before that, it was Harry and the Hendersons barely, because I never saw the movie until just a few months ago. Yeah. So that was the extent of my thoughts of Bigfoot. I just know, growing up, my whole life, I've been around strange and weird and unusual.
Yeah.
More into paranormal.
In the paranormal. So weird and strange things. And, my whole life I've had my sister to talk about this with, because she's been the one closest to me and has experienced a lot with me growing up. It's been a lot. So like I said, when I first heard that at Fort Pickett, I wasn't scared. I was it freaked me out, but I wasn't scared. And it only freaks me out for in that moment, but it does, then it's more curiosity. I got to know what it is. Yeah,
I understand that for sure.
that's what led me to the Bigfoot community. And, I was in chats and watching Paranormal Portal for a long time because of the paranormal. And I saw Moogs there.
Well,
and
I was a moderator
He was a
there
mod.
for a long time.
yeah, I lurked more than I chatted, but I started chatting, and stupid me, I'm like him. I didn't know to change my, excuse me, my
Screen name.
account name. Yeah. And I went in under my real name. It wasn't until 168 that I went to my nickname because of the 168 and work. I had to kind of try to distance myself.
Bye bye,
from it.
Stu. Good to see you.
But yeah, paranormal has been my whole life.
Wow.
But not just me, but my mom, my sister. It's been in our family. We've all had experience. My children, they've all experienced things.
Paranormal's been my avenue too, of experiences with my sister
I've said
a few times.
in my situation, it's been more, I don't know, spiritual in a sense. It's been aboriginal and, seeing
Yeah,
beings.
spiritual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's always been nothing scary or nothing, one time my daughter had an incident that pissed me off, and like a mad woman, I'm praying and but no, everything for the most part, it's just been, I see things move, cabinet open, slammed open and shut. First night we moved in here. First night we moved in here. Yeah. Every house that I've ever lived in I've experienced something.
But nothing really since then here. I mean, I've seen shit out of the corner of my eye.
I do too. And
but that's about it.
No,
it's
that's
not
about
like,
it. Yep.
I look and there's something lurking in the corner, or, I don't
No.
see any of that shit. But for the first night that we were here, that cabinet, she was nowhere near the cabinet.
That's on the other side of the table.
And it flew open and then slammed shut.
Oh my goodness. Fuck
And
that.
I stood up straight and I said, all right, I hear you.
Nothing since.
And nothing since.
Mike, what's up, man? You're awful quiet.
I did see the guy in the yard.
There was a full-on conversation going on. I ain't want to interrupt this. I was enjoying it.
Well, yeah, then there was that when she was
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. She was coming around the corner of the house carrying something.
I was carrying his Christmas gift.
And
a big box, and I cut the corner of the house. At the time when we first moved in, there was a boat and a trailer.
There's a boat parked out right outside here.
So when I cut the corner of his truck and hit the grass, instantly I stopped quick. I'm on prosthetics, carrying this big ass box that's half my size, and I was stunned. There was a guy standing right there, and I can describe him perfectly. I could see him perfectly. I stopped the box. I let go of the box from stumbling to try to stop so quick. It hit my foot and bounced in front of me. And when I'm leaning in to pick it up, and I'm eyes locked on this person, because, we had the whole boat situation out here where, there was people around the house when we first moved in. And for a second, it's a person standing there. But then as I'm reaching for the box, I see it kind of glitch. Like by the third, it was gone completely. I mean, just gone. I picked up the box. I get it inside. I mean, I dropped it so hard it dented the corner of the box, hit my foot, and rolled in front of me towards the
That was
guy.
like the first Christmas.
That was
wasn't
the
it?
very first Christmas.
Yeah. And everything's, I don't know, it's pretty mellow here now.
Pretty much.
I'm happy.
How far does your belief go into it, though?
What do you mean?
Into
Hey,
the
Mike, how you doing,
paranormal.
buddy?
How are you, Ben? It's good to see you.
Well, I believe there is something after
You too, bro.
life.
No,
Oh,
like
I'm-
that part's fine. Like you believe that you can see it. Like how far you go into it is like, do you believe they can possess you? Do you believe in possession with the paranormal?
I don't know. I have never experienced anything like that. Nothing even close. Mine has been seeing things move, watching things move, seeing beings, whether it be in the corner of my room or outside in the yard. That's only happened twice, I believe. Yeah, just those 2 times. But I
Right.
can't say that I don't believe in it. But in my case, I've never experienced anything.
I think
Like
that a
that.
person at a moment in their weakest state,
Oh yeah,
be it a drug addict,
yeah,
alcoholic,
yeah.
anybody that's got their defenses so down, they can be possessed.
Mike, I've seen somebody possessed, bro.
Right.
I'm not willing to go into it right now, but I have seen that.
Right. There's
Yes.
there's so many different levels to possession though.
Yes.
There's like the possession you see in the movies, and I'm talking like the throwing up of the pea soup and all that stuff. You can go like
Yeah,
that far
yeah.
if you want to. But there's also the possession where people say you went after something like a possessed person, and literally you can be possessed in small instances
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear
that
you.
could be,
as
that could
a
be-
driven force, but
it can be disguised as rage.
right, exactly,
You know,
yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
So,
And that's another thing too, like that I was gonna just get into is like, yeah, the rage and especially like lover's quarrel. They say you literally go into possession, you do
crimes
something
of passion.
you had no
Yeah.
you had no heart in doing, but something drove you to it, which is considered a form of possession. So
Like extreme emotional reactions make you feel possessed, right?
yeah, exactly, yeah, and it also would be other people looking at you, and the drive to do something would be that possession too. But
Yeah.
a lot of it is also said with mom and their children. A mom protecting her child will do it as though she's possessed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
You're right.
that's,
But
I think that's a little different than
Yeah, I think
traditionally possessed.
I
as
think
in
that would be-
demonic.
right. Well, I know, but possession doesn't have to be just demonic. You can be possessed the other way.
But Mike, let me tell you something real. I'm gonna give you an abridged story about this. So we were playing with a Ouija board, and one of our the weakest minded friends got possessed, right?
Mhm.
And I can tell you why that we knew he was possessed, because he did not actually possess a good a vocabulary, right? So we were kind of freaked the fuck out. We
Mhm.
went about 150 yards away from him, and we were whispering to each other, and he would like yell at us, "No, that's not true." Exactly what we were whispering. He knew exactly what we were saying, and there was no way he could have heard that.
Right. I have a problem with the Ouija board possessions. And the big downfall of it, because like you're not talking about something that wasn't invented until 1900, but if you're talking about actual possessions and written deals, we can bring back possessions to the 1500s, and that's where I
Yeah.
have a problem with the Ouija board thing. It's like a gimmick somebody created and patented. I
Mm,
want to say 1891 or 1897 or something.
yeah,
Almost
but I mean,
almost 1900. But
but I mean, even in the Bible, they talked about like possessions and shit like that.
well, right, yeah. Yeah, and they definitely did. Yeah, so you can go back into possession, like that part. But like, I'm talking like written. Besides the Bible, I'm talking like written diaries and things of people in possession. We can go back to, I want to say like 1489, something like that. Is the earliest written one of it. Besides, if we're not talking biblical.
So check it out. Jim says you guys were just talking about all these people that suddenly changed.
Like all these podcasters that flip the script.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's implying maybe they're possessed.
Oh.
Well,
I think that's more.
they say there's
That
this,
demon is green.
they're saying that
Yeah.
it's
Envy.
a spiritual war.
Right. Yeah.
So what's to say?
Wow.
Like trap energy, I believe that is in some cases. It could be Tina. I could see that. trapped energy would be a different thing, though. That wouldn't really be possession.
Andrew
And-
said
and-
Jesus freed the man with legion of demons. They even told Jesus, "Why are you torturing us?" And then they asked Jesus to go into the pigs, and they went off the cliff.
Yep.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, he
But,
possessed things.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not educated enough to know
Right.
about possessions and shit, so I will not postulate about it, you know.
I don't know if you
Uh,
could mention anybody that's educated in it. There's not enough. There's not enough. Like, there's nothing to educate yourself on. You can read about all the ones you want to and do anything. You can do all the research you want
Yeah.
without it, like happening to you and like maybe going through it. I don't
Yeah,
know if you
you guys to go ask an exorcist.
I was going to say,
Right.
I do believe the Catholic Church would be
right, but then you got to believe into it in the biblical sense through it that way. But then you also have to believe that it can happen the other way around. There is possession of angels too. You can be possessed that way, and their outcome isn't always good either. And angels ain't what you're going to read about. They're not wings that come down and yada yada.
Oh no, they're
Can you
freaked
give
out.
me
Right.
an
Right. The devil himself is an angel. So
yeah,
what's
yeah.
what's the difference in possession between heaven and there then?
Oh, I don't know. That's what I was saying, dude. I don't know.
Right.
But
If I'm too loud, let me know because my mic is messing up on me.
You're always too loud.
All right.
he's louder than me. I know I'm loud. My mic is a damn phone.
I
Has
keep
nothing to
trying
do
to
with-
watch my
nothing to do
sound
with
bar.
volume.
No, not at
Right.
all.
I keep trying to watch my sound bar so I don't blow anybody's eardrums out. But
Oh, you sound fine.
all right, appreciate it.
I was trying to figure out where Karen said, like, what Karen says. My oldest has that and truly believes that there are people spying on him and talking on Twitter all the time about him. He sees them in the bathroom watching him, so that's why I asked. But I missed the original question. So
Thank you, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, I thought that was a link about possession. I clicked it to watch it and it brought me to my channel. But thank you. I was gonna click it
It'd be
and then
something.
save it to watch
Yeah.
later.
Who
paranoid.
said that, Mooks?
Well, Karen asked, could it be something like paranoid schizophrenia? I know that can be really wild.
Yeah. My
Right.
mother-in-law has that. I mean, it's so fucking fun.
Right. But then if you have it like where you see the different things randomly, is that temporary then? Temporary paranoia? I mean, I don't know what the
Who knows, bro? Who knows what the fuck's going on in this world? That's
Sister wants to know if your sister's had any more experiences on her property or on that property.
No, not recent. But then again, she
Right.
kind of doesn't put herself out there if she doesn't have to.
right. And that's another one I don't understand either. Is like the don't go to this place that's haunted thing. Why would a ghost be trapped in one spot? They can walk through walls, everything else, but yet they're stuck in this 500-foot building?
Yeah, I don't know.
See, that one made no sense to me ever.
Well, my
I was killed here in 1239. Nothing was here when I died.
I see like a residual haunting, but why an active haunting? That doesn't make
Right.
sense.
No.
yeah, my grandma's house was supposedly built over a certain kind of graveyard.
Right. That's one of the biggest ones I hear too, is that certain kind of graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I've seen shit there.
Right. But in order for that to be a haunting, though, like the soul would have had to stay and possess you. Why
You're
didn't
right.
it go one way or the other?
You're right. You are right.
So then is a haunting the middle land? I lost the word.
Andrew makes
had
a good point. He says there's no time with spirits. I mean,
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once you're, kind of, if you think about it, but that depends on how you believe in it, Andrew, right?
How do you believe in it? What you think?
Yeah.
Well, I believe you're in like, well, I'm gonna say it this way, and it's gonna sound messed up when I say it.
Mhm.
Energy cannot be created nor killed.
Or
No,
destroy.
You're an
yeah.
energy here. Yeah, you're an energy here. When you die, your energy goes into something else. You're gonna be reborn.
I agree.
So you're not gonna be stuck here in limbo. That's the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of. You're not gonna be stuck here in limbo. Haunting people. You're gonna be, maybe you're doing that waiting to be reborn. Are you messing with people then? I don't know.
I have no idea.
But you're
what
not gonna
Stevie
be
just
doing that.
said, like what somebody said in chat, the spirits don't have any time like
No.
we have.
No.
So what could be 3 or 4 minutes for us could be fucking seconds for them, or what could be 12 years for us. Could be
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it could be 3 seconds
It's
for us.
possible. It's possible.
So,
But
we
if you
don't
look
know.
through the way it's exchanged, like, it's
Mike, what do you think of that theory of unfinished business?
you
Yeah.
have something that you didn't complete in your life while you're here.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. I don't think holding you here, if we're going to keep it on biblical terms, I don't think holding you on here on earth, being dead, is going to create. You're going to finish that thing.
Yeah, but as a spirit, you might not realize it and stick around.
Right. But if we're going to believe in a God that's a higher power or whatever, he's going to know you're dead, and you're going to go one way or the other. I don't
You would-
believe in like that. You're going to be stuck here.
Yeah, but
until
then
complete
you
it.
have to think of, where does free will fall into it, if it does at all?
Yeah, I was
you
just
know.
going to mention that too. Yeah, and then I was going to say, then we got to talk about free will, because if you were here for a purpose, that's not free will. But
Free Willy was a good show. What?
right, yeah,
That's the whale show, the orca show.
right, free willer. Didn't Michael Jackson write the theme song for that?
That was man. That was
And then how come it's only us then? We don't ever hear about anything else being possessed.
Anything else like what?
There's no.
Well,
Do you know of any other living creature that's possessed?
Yeah, Stevie just the pigs from the Bible.
I've
Yeah.
never met a possessed pig. Oh, the pig from the Bible, the ones we've never seen.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we've never seen them, but
Right. Right.
they're documented.
Yeah, the demons and the pigs, and the pigs were
Driven
driven
over
off
the
a
cliff.
cliff. So
Right.
Yeah.
Driven off the cliff to the die. Yeah.
Yep.
But there's never been I've never seen a possessed animal after. Like, so can they possess animals?
Dude, how
the
do you
pigs?
know you've
Yeah.
never seen one?
Well, I'm guessing like the same as you would know as if you met a possessed person.
Well, then you can go into the.
Do you know what a
skinwalker.
dog acts like and a cat acts like and what a squirrel does? I mean, it's
but you
I think I
hear
might have seen a
stories of
possessed
haunted
squirrel.
items, possessed items.
right.
You know-
I've heard of possessed items. Yeah.
Even
And those
this
are things like-
this furniture can be possessed.
Right. And then there's the doll, the famous doll that went missing. Annie? Is that her name? Was it Annie,
no.
the little redheaded doll? Went missing for a
No,
long
no.
time. They'd lost her.
Northwood says Free Willy was not a movie about a nudist colony.
It wasn't. No.
No, you
I mean-
were talking about Annabelle.
Annabelle. There you go.
Or is it
Oh yeah, I said
No,
Annie, didn't I?
Annabelle.
I had Michael Jackson in my head still. Annie, are you okay? Are you
Naomi,
okay?
friend,
Annie?
good to see you.
What's up, Naomi? Great to see you,
Naomi said Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Yeah, Annabelle. Yeah, Annabelle could move and whatnot. There's a
Yeah.
doll too. There's a male doll too.
Tina says spirits can attach themselves to furniture. This happened to me.
Wait, what?
Right. But I mean, like, what?
Oh, I mean, it makes sense if well, shit, they're moving. I got attached to something and attach yourself to the couch, and you get moved to the next house.
They can
Wait,
just
wait,
move
hold
there.
up,
They're
hold up.
spirits. What's holding? What? This
I
is
don't
the
know.
part I
Maybe
don't get.
boundaries, dude. I don't know the rules.
We
And if
don't
they
have-
can't
we don't
leave the
know
house, how come
rules.
they can possess a couch and leave then? It's
I don't know. They have
You
to
ever
be
heard the
attached to
Dybbuk
something.
box?
Of a what box?
Dybbuk.
I don't think so. I've heard the spirit box and some other ones, but I don't think I've heard this one.
No, this is like so a Dybbuk is like a Jewish demon. And somebody bought a Dybbuk box and was severely haunted. Look it up, bro. Dybbuk. Dybbuk box. And what did Tina say?
Hold on real quick. Hold
Okay.
on. I'm gonna save it as a search again. Say it again. DY?
Dybbuk. What did Tina say, Mokes?
Tina says, yes, something followed those chairs to my house, and it was not a nice spirit.
That's a vintage wine cabinet. What in the world?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's
that's,
really-
Oh, I see it. I see
Normal
now. I had
channels on
continued
YouTube
reading.
are fake. I believe you, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, they are.
what did he say? Fuck.
Most
I
of the
couldn't speak, Jeff.
paranormal.
Most of the paranormal channels on YouTube are fake.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. On YouTube, absolutely. I mean, why wouldn't it be fucking fake?
Right.
Naomi
Okay,
says,
now
I
see-
think the Dybbuk box was a one-time thing, though. Well, I
Right.
remember
That's what I'm
somebody-
reading right now on the Dybbuk box. It was
Somebody had sold one or something on.
it started in 2003, yes, and exactly, and it was sold on eBay.
Yeah.
And it became an eBay story in 2003 and became famous as the world's most haunted object due to alleged curses, plagues, and nightmares that happened originating from the creator, who had admitted in 2021 that the story was a complete hoax.
Okay. Well, I stand corrected.
It's all right.
I've only seen the shows about it, and then heard.
I've never heard of it until right now.
There's a
Yeah.
movie made about.
Right. Did you
Yeah,
guys
there
catch
is a
the
movie about it.
I don't want to change the subject like this. Did you guys catch the leak of the Sasquatch release movies?
No.
No, it's
The movie?
not.
Yeah, it got leaked on Reddit and 4chan.
Really?
and-
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
yeah, it's been leaked out. So
Oh, wow.
if you search the internet, you can find the leaked versions and watch.
I'm kind of over it.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
So
Just to watch
Doesn't
people
it really doesn't
jump
tell
on
you
top
much.
of that and just
Huh?
run with it. Channels just
Right.
not gonna name names. I'm
Yeah.
I'm over it.
And then another mystery that was solved is the Alcatraz escapees.
Oh, really? Yeah, they survived, didn't they?
Two of them they can confirm did. They used facial recognition software and something, and they scanned some photos that were taken of them in South America, and there's
Yeah.
a direct match of their prison photos.
Yeah.
With facial recognition software using the 1,000 points of identification on your face, whatever, yada yada. Some technical stuff I don't understand completely, but they can confirm it is them on a beach in South America way after their escape date. So
Yeah, that's
we
been out a
know
long
we know
time.
the two brothers. We know the two brothers escaped. We don't know about the mastermind of it, the genius. I can't remember his name. Not the Oglen brothers, but the third one.
I think his name was Russell.
Was it? I don't know. I can't. Under any certainty, I can't say his name.
Yeah, because
I'm-
supposedly, like the brothers, I don't know if it was when the mother died or somebody. One of them made it up to the funeral, but didn't announce
Right.
himself there or whatever.
Right. But there were
I think
some
his name was
photos that came
Russell
out of
Van
South.
Halen.
Stop, dude.
Could be. But there was some photos that came out of them living in South America down there.
Yeah, I saw this.
And then they did some facial recognition with them photos, and then they used AI and this facial recognition software that they have now, and they confirmed that it is them. And then some other people that did oceanic current, they have a software that tracks all the currents that come through the underneath the bridge and everything. They use that to show they could have easily made it without even having to much swim. The current would have literally pulled them right to shore. They would have easily made it no problem on the
Wow.
day and everything. So on the day with the weather, everything that happened. And that was not even why then people were showing up their oceanic current thing at they were doing it at a tech show, and they decided to put in the Alcatraz date and see how the currents and everything would have been. And apparently, like, they wouldn't have even really had to much even ore. It would have just drug them to the shore anyway, boat right where they were. That fake video on the Patterson thing is bullshit. It could be. We don't know. I mean, that's all gonna. It's gonna be a big opinionated thing, just like Sasquatch himself. It's gonna be the new. Do you believe in it or don't you kind of thing, really?
It's not new. It's the way it is now.
Right. Well, no, it's gonna be the new argument on the whole fucking deal. Is gonna be, do you believe like the new footage is fake or real or what?
Oh yeah, it's just something
Right.
to figure it out.
Yeah, that argument's been had already.
Yeah.
Right. It is fake. See, that's a bold statement.
Yep.
Frank Morris. That was one of them, wasn't it? The one that wasn't he the master.
There you go. Yep. Yeah, he was the genius, the 140 IQ guy. Yeah. He was putting the Alcatraz.
140 IQ is a genius.
Yeah, 130. You are smarter than 80 or 90 something percent of the population.
Yes.
140 like Mensa.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah,
was
you're
it-
pushing Mensa. Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's 130. You're smarter than like 98% of the population or 90 something. But the guy had like escaped from 5 or 6 other prisons prior before they threw him in Alcatraz.
Naomi says 130. Mine is 132, and they only called me gifted.
Gifted. Yeah, yeah. That you would be
Yeah, they
gifted.
call-
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Mine's 140. Well,
No.
and they call me fucking gifted.
I was told IQ would have to be 140 or higher to be called a genius.
I don't consider myself a genius.
I'll sit
Right.
there and take an IQ test online, but I won't get the results.
No, that's just
No.
bullshit,
I just
bro.
like goof off and take the
Answer
test and
questions.
see what the questions look like.
Right.
And I always seem to
Yeah, 140 and higher is genius.
I excel at
Bullshit.
what's the pattern recognition. I excel at that shit.
Right.
Mr.
If you do the
certified-
full on Mensa one without cheating and do it like straight on, it'll get you pretty close to what your IQ is
Yeah.
without going in and having the full study done.
On the internet?
Yeah, the Mensa one on the internet without cheating, like do it fair in your own head, like you know you're not fucking cheating.
Yeah, you're not using a
It'll get
calculator.
you close.
You're on
Yeah.
math, bro.
Right.
Jason
Yeah.
exactly.
was an excellent C+ student.
Mhm.
Well, you're honest. You're average, Jay.
I'm a certified genius. Facts. Right.
I did mine in fucking 5th grade.
Right. You can be genius level on many different things.
Yeah.
It's not a one state thing. So what up, Kathy? You can be a genius mechanic, you can be a genius in speech, you can be a genius in mathematics. There's many
Sure.
different levels on it.
Naomi says you probably took an IQ test in school. If you did, your parents would have received a letter telling them your IQ and where you placed.
Yeah, I did.
Like all those tests in school. I was always I don't know. I always did like 90 percentile.
Right.
least.
But one of them autistic guys, the one that can remember everything he reads,
He was 100 percentile.
his IQ was only in like the 70s and everything when he came out of high school. He wasn't given the genius autism thing until way later in his life.
And
What was
then
that?
what was it after?
He's like 153 or 155
Damn.
because he can literally recall everything that he's ever read in his life
Yeah.
instantly. You know, he'll tell you about every baseball player, when any song came out, anything he's ever read, ever. He made the Rain Man movies made after him. I can't remember his damn name. but-
Oh, that guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naomi says, I received an invitation from Mensa to take the test, but I would have had to drive to St. Louis or Kansas City. I can't remember
Right.
which. Paid for my own travel and expenses, and then paid to take the test. I consider myself a genius for not being
Being
stupid enough to waste the
Yeah.
money.
And that's what I
What
was
a-
saying.
what
You
a
gotta pay
treat.
for it.
Right.
What a treat that would be.
Yeah, Rain
Let me
Man,
go.
good movie. Right.
Hey, man.
Oh, it would be, but it'd also be like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want that kind of memory. Never forget anything ever. I don't think I'd want that.
Idyllic. Idyllic memory.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. That would.
That would be a gift and a sin, or a gift and a curse.
Yeah, that's why I drink beer.
My mother had such a memory, it amazes me still.
Intelligent quotient is IQ, Stu.
Yeah.
Mm.
We used
Speaking,
to-
well, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
I don't think I'd want to remember everything in like picture perfect clarity like that.
Well, it's not like it's haunting you all the time, I would think. It's, it comes up when you need it.
Mm.
But you can't really shut it off.
But you can't fucking shut it off. You can fucking not.
Who is Kim Peek? Mr. Lee keeps mentioning.
Is that the guy's name? The genius that was in Rain Man?
Oh, maybe.
Is that his name?
Kathy Bates, good to see you.
Wasn't she in that movie?
Yeah, it is Kim Peek. Yep. Yeah, that's him.
Your
He's
IQ
the-
goes up and down over your life.
Yeah.
By the way, I took another IQ test later that said my IQ was 136. It won't go more than 4 or 5 points either way, but it does fluctuate. That's Naomi said that.
Right.
I've only taken one. Fuck that. I don't
Right.
even care.
Karen says, I don't believe in IQ. The test is mostly common sense. And I know people with high IQs that were morons, so I don't believe in them.
Who
There's
said that?
no better way to measure intelligence.
Right.
It-
That's called
common
smart in the
sense.
class, get your ass kicked on the bus. That's what that's called. But that's the different kinds of intelligence that move across the board.
Yeah. I
Robert
mean,
Denduber.
there's
What's
IQ and common sense.
Right.
Robert Dendubin says Kim Peek. That sounds like a stripper name.
I got a picture of him in
true.
front of me. That's one ugly stripper. That's one of them ones where if you throw quarters, you're gonna make them better looking just from the
Naomi
hail
says
damage.
EQ is considered more important than IQ.
What'd she say?
EQ is considered more important than IQ.
What is EQ?
I don't know. I mean, compare as far as music goes, but that's the only thing I know. What EQ?
Well, yeah. I mean, you
Excuse
put the bass up a little bit, then you put the mids a little up a little bit.
And, you make that thing smile.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you level out the
Trouble,
EQ.
huh?
Yeah. Right.
She'll have to let us know.
No, but no shit, man. When I was in fucking 6th grade, I got a 140.
In 6th grade.
Right. Unless you-
Emotional floating
Unless you,
or
yeah, she's
emotional
talking about emotional intelligence.
Emotional. What the
Problem with
fuck
the
is
world.
that?
Emotional.
No, that's
quotient, yeah,
what's the problem with the world now is EQ.
Exactly.
right.
Too much emotion.
Emotion. I know, bro.
Emotional
Everything's being
damage.
driven by emotions.
You know what?
You hurt my feelings. I need a safe place.
It's fucking true. Emotional intelligence. Is it? Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's
Oh my. Ugh. Ugh.
Because most of your people with really high IQs and intelligence have very low EQs, emotional
Oh,
intelligence.
Naomi said EQ is more about understanding others.
Exactly. Yeah. And when you have a higher IQ, you have a less EQ. That's why most of your CEOs and stuff like
I
that
got
are
you.
high IQ, low EQ.
I got you. I got you, brother. Hey, my EQ is probably like fucking 4
out of what? 20?
out of 8,000.
20,000.
Yeah.
I give a shit's busted.
Yeah.
Emotional. Man, fuck that.
Because I have a very low EQ.
I know I don't have a
Everything is a
EQ.
fucking spectrum now, Ben. So you got to remember that.
Motivation and willingness to do stuff is extremely important.
Uh,
That's how you move forward.
Motivation. What?
Jim said motivation. I just lost it. And willingness to do stuff is extremely important.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and Tina said it right there. You can also have all the intelligence in the world and not a lick of common sense.
Yeah. But common sense doesn't go on the EQ stand on the EQ side either.
It's in a whole nother class of its own.
Yeah. That has its own intelligence level there. That's what I was saying earlier. You can be smart in the class when you get your ass kicked on the bus.
Fucking lacking.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, common sense is a superpower right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, it is. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I get it. That's just a big C on my shirt.
There's a reason the battery in your car has a big sign on it saying "Do not drink the fluids within it." So,
Yes. Bruh. You probably know. I mean,
you got to
were
run a
on
fucking
Earth.
society by the dumbest person that's alive, right?
Do what?
Well, that's the way we have to operate it. I mean, that's why there's safety labels on everything.
Oh, bro, you are so right. You are so right. That's why all of the fucking even deodorant is locked up in Walmart
Exactly.
because of the stupid people.
Yeah, and the condoms too, and them should be just given away free at this point.
They wouldn't use them anyway.
Right. Well, apparently they have to lock them up because they were getting stolen and up. I don't know. But
Damn.
Yeah.
Time.
Already? Damn, it's
Yeah.
late.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, we would have kept babbling.
No, I see it every day, all day long. The level of entitlement is a whole nother
the
issue.
evil that about to start, then you are beyond the doubt.
The level of entitlement people carry nowadays, I've seen it at all levels, from the most
Who said that?
to what?
Who said
No,
that?
I'm saying that. I'm saying I see it all day long, all levels of entitlement, and with that entitlement comes zero common sense.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you can have a brain that can break down nuclear fission, no problem at all, in your head without paper, pen, calculator, nothing. And you'll have no idea what to do in the wrong situation on the streets.
It absolutely amazes me that it's all levels of society, from you know, top of the class 1% to the lowest of lowest. It's just there's no discrimination when it comes to that. level of entitlement and lack of common sense. Just, I feel like sometimes I'm in the twilight zone when I interact with people all day.
Yeah, if they walk away and you're shaking your head going, what the fuck just happened?
I say I leave work most days with a headache from shaking my head. I'm just dumbfounded at this level of whatever the
Brain
fuck
rattle.
is going on.
Isn't that what they said Einstein quit the 7th grade like 8 times for?
Jeez. It's unbelievable.
Literally, he thought his teachers were stupid. He
You
just
know,
kept walking out.
I've been in the same job for going on 21 years. June will be 21 years, and I've seen a good amount of the same people, that have frequent the parks and the park system. And then I see this new wave of people that come through, and I swear, in the past 6 months to a year, we've had to create so many different policies for parks now because of the behavior of the community and the people that frequent. It's just unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
I mean, almost on, if not a daily basis, there's conversation, but at least every week we're coming up with, there's conversations about different policies that are being created that, just a few years ago, 10 years ago, would have been asinine to even consider.
Right. I love the wording on some of them signs because they're doing it here too. Like we go to some of our favorite camping sites and everything now, and there's big signs and stuff like up that says "Do not molest the park," and I read it and giggle.
Well, they around here for the gators.
We have to avoid molesting
Gators.
Right. Yeah, you guys got them. Do not molest the gators. I've seen them signs actually. They became an internet meme for a while.
Naomi says,
That
"I wish I
was
could brag about
remarkable.
my common sense, but I've never seen it. If I have any, I must have put it in the closet or something and forgotten where it is."
I'm a highly against the do not molest the gator signs. I mean, you're a brave motherfucker. If you can pull that off, good on you. I mean, that's
Mo
going to help
does
get
that.
rid of some of the. That's going to help get rid of some of the traffic here.
Most molest gators.
Howdy, buddy. Get off my leg. Get. Mr. Lee says 0 IQ peeps coming in daily over here.
Oh, I bet. Oh, I fucking bet.
Wow. Anyway,
All right.
we're at that point.
Yeah,
All right.
enough.
You guys all have a great evening. Thank you for having me up on the last moment there.
Oh,
Appreciate
thanks
it.
for hanging out
Good
with
to
us,
see you,
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
All right. You
Okay.
guys have a good evening. Talk to you guys
You do
later.
the same,
You
man.
too,
See you,
Mike.
Ben. Good seeing you again.
Good seeing you, brother. Or not
Yeah,
seeing me.
it's good to see you, hon. I saw you there.
Hey guys, thank y'all for having me. Y'all have a good night.
You
Hey,
as
Ben.
well.
We'll talk to you soon, brother. Thanks for
All
hanging
right,
out.
bro. Not a problem.
Later, bro.
Hey, wish me luck, bro. Wish me luck.
Oh, yes. Good luck.
Yes,
tomorrow.
absolutely.
All right, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Too.
The utmost wish.
Quick prayer for Ben. Amen.
Yep.
He's got a job interview in the morning, so wish him some luck. Don't get mad if I just put that out there, Ben.
He is cursing you right now.
That's all right.
No, I'm kidding.
I'd rather beg for forgiveness than ask for permission.
Yep.
I know I read something.
Yeah, see, Tina, that's a little scary. When you get into the professional side of things and people don't have common sense.
Yeah. Naomi says also, my memory has always been very strong, unless I'm trying to remember, my kids' names or where I left my glasses or the shopping list I made before I left the house or went to the store.
She sounds a lot like me.
I walk in the bathroom.
I say it all the time. I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached.
Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I hope you guys had fun. Hit that like button below. Show some love.
We'll be back, what, Thursday?
Thursday, yeah. Leave some comments. If you're new, subscribe. And we'll see you then. So, in the meantime, take care of yourself. Take care of one another. We love you.
We do.
Peace and God bless.